Ooh. There is ice today. Much thicker ice. Ooh, this has been Cold Plunge Talks. That has been. I feel like it has been. This is Cold Plunge Talks with the most interesting recruiter. Man, it's cold today. It's 22 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is, Celsius, negative something. That's all I know. But it's cold out here. That's why this is Cold Plunge Talks. Today's episode, I want to talk about when you're in an interview and you get a question that maybe you don't have an immediate answer for. It's human tendency to really, we feel that pressure because we're in an interview, we feel nervous, so we feel like the need to respond quickly. And sometimes our response has us just rambling. I don't know if you've ever been there, I know I have, where you just start rambling and then you're like, I don't even know if I said what I needed to answer the question or what the question is. Then from that point, you're in your head, you're thinking about what you didn't say or what you did say, and then the next question comes and then your interview is south from there. So here's my one thought when it comes to when it comes to getting a question that you don't have an immediate response for. And this has many different things that I will talk about quickly because I want to get out of here. But I would say, hiring manager, let's just say her name is Katie. Hey, Katie, you know what? That's a great question. Right there, you're acknowledging the hiring manager. You're acknowledging that person that you're speaking with. And that's good in life in general, to acknowledge that person that you're talking to. You know what, Katie? That's a great question. I have a few scenarios in my head. Whether you do or not, it's irrelevant. I have a few scenarios in my head, and I want to make sure I bring out the best one to answer the question. Give me a second. When you do that, when you have the confidence enough to do that, that shows them, wow, when they're at work, that's how they're going to respond to a question. They're not going to just blurt out the first answer or just come off, they're going to think before they speak, especially if they don't have, the right answer or the immediate answer. They're going to find the answer. And that's, I think, great when you're at work. And interviewing is basically you're showing them how you're going to work during those business hours. So pause is a confidence. When you're able to confidently pause the interview by saying, you know what, Katie, great question. Give me a few seconds to gather my thoughts, and I'm going to give you, the response. And then you take that few seconds, you think. You've already prepared already, so you already have some scenarios, but you want to make sure you bring out the best one, and you don't want to ramble. So, Katie, great question. Give me a few seconds. I have a few scenarios in my head that I want to make sure I bring out the best one to answer this question. That right there is my best advice in the situation that if you have a question that you don't have an immediate answer for and you don't want to be rambling in an interview, it's a confidence showing the hiring manager you're confident enough to pause that conversation. So that's my advice for today. Cold Plunge Talks with the most interesting recruiter. Woo-wee. Get out of here, Ice. All right, y'all. Have a great day.